Hi, everyone. Welcome. This is episode 1494. It's Blind Magic in Alice Springs, and I am your presenter and host, Murray Stewart. Well. 2 days ago, I was in a Malaise. What is that, you may ask? I was stagnant, stationary. Not a lot was happening. And when not a lot is happening in my world, I do get a little frustrated because, as you know, I've got a very, very active mind. And so what did I do to get myself out of the mellows? Well, the first thing I did was pray to the Lord. I did. I asked him to help me to crack this mellows and to get things happening. And you wouldn't believe it. Folks, you would not believe it. It was about 10 minutes later that I got a phone call from my wonderful friend, Cheryl, who is the Secretary-Treasurer of the Ratepayers Association. And we got talking about how we could move this association onwards and upwards. And so the Malaise was broken. Yeah, the Malaise was broken. And guess what? Here we are. I've got a couple of members of the Ratepayers Association in my home as we speak, right here at Blind Magic Headquarters. To my left, I have Stana. Hi, Stana.
Hi, Murray. How are you?
Yeah, wonderful. And Cheryl, you called me that day. You called me that day after I prayed to the Lord and asked him to help me to crash through my malaise. And here we are. You're the Secretary-Treasurer of the Ratepayers Association of Alice Springs. And you and me together, as well as the other members, we need to get the association going upwards and onwards, don't we?
Yes, we do. Yes.
A very, very important town, Alice Springs, and we need to be a part of the conversations. We do. I've always said that change happens to those who turn up. So we'd better start turning up. What do you think, Stana?
Oh, I definitely agree with you there. It'd be lovely if a few more people came online and on board and joined us.
Absolutely.
The more, the merrier.
And we're going to make it happen. We are going to make it happen. But I also believe in the old saying, if it's going to be, it's up to me.
Mm.
And as president of the association, I think that a large portion of the responsibility belongs to me. After all, I did get us to the line. I did, informing the association. So I had better excite everyone, I think. Yeah, I'd better excite everyone. Do you want to help me do that, ladies?
We certainly do.
Yeah, well, I'm very, very excited to have you both on board, and I think you can help me excite those who are currently not members to become members, and also excite the current members to start being a part of the conversations around town. We do have the first Greens mayor in our town's history, and already some wacky Greens ideas like changing the date of Australia Day here in Alice Springs. Already that has happened. Not happy about that. Not happy at all. So we're going to start being a part of the conversation, Stana.
I agree.
And if we don't, she is going to be able to do what she wants at her will without any fear whatsoever. So we have got to be a part of the conversations and present the alternative positions. That's right, isn't it, Cheryl?
Yes, Murray.
So let's do it, I reckon. Let's do it, and let's excite the other members, because it is important for our town. It's very, very important for our town that we don't surrender to wacky extreme left politics. In fact, we don't want to surrender to any extremes. No, we don't. We want to move straight ahead with common sense. Straight ahead with common sense, I say. What do you reckon, Stana?
I agree definitely there. The more we discuss it and the more we put it out front across media, we should get more members, hopefully.
That's right. So if you're out there and you'd love to become a member of what will become an extremely dynamic organisation, you can give me a call, 0407 256 428. I repeat again, 0407 256 428. And what I can tell you is many ratepayers associations right around this nation become very, very important. In fact, almost more important than the sitting local councils. Yeah, they have become very, very important. We at the moment, I have to say, talk about Malaise, where we have been in a Malaise. I have to say, Alice Springs goes to sleep a bit over the summer period, Stana, doesn't it?
It does.
We do go to sleep. I reckon, I don't think we clock on till somewhere around the middle of February, would you say? Maybe even early March.
No, I agree.
And so we've got to awaken people's spirit, awaken people's minds, and awaken people's wanting to see this town moving forward with great ideas and, above all, with common sense. And I know what they say, common sense is not all that common these days, all that sort of stuff. But I still believe that the majority of people don't want extremes of politics. They want common sense. I still believe that.
I agree. Yeah.
The majority of people don't want extremes. They want common sense approaches, don't you think?
Yes.
I truly believe that.
I think the more input we get from ratepayers themselves, it would help the town progress. The more we get, the better we'll be, and the stronger we will be. And only the ratepayers.
And the councils need to understand, including the mayor, that from the door to where she sits at council has been paid for by ratepayers. We, in fact, are her boss. That's the truth. It's not the other way around. We are her boss because we paid for everything. And that's the truth with all ratepayers associations. It's our money that has fixed the roads, fixed the sporting facilities, and built a lot of the infrastructure that the council gloats about. It's our money, and so therefore they truly do need to act upon our instructions. Don't you think, ladies?
Yes, that's what we do. The more input we can put in there, it will give us precedence. Yeah. Yes, the ratepayers have a right to make opinions and state what they want.
So if you are a member of a ratepayers association throughout Australia, not just in Alice Springs, but right around this wonderful nation, can I suggest, if you're not getting involved, today is the day where you've got to get off your ass. Sorry, but yeah, that's true. Get off your ass, get involved. Otherwise, you cannot be surprised by what happens. Remember what I said. Change belongs to those who turn up. It's absolutely true.
And don't let the mayor take our rights away.
100%. Don't let any mayor take your rights away. And changing Australia Day to a date other than Australia Day, I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy at all. I know you ladies aren't happy.
No, definitely.
And I know that there are many ratepayers throughout our town that are not happy. And it's not got her mayoralship off to a great start, I would not have thought. I mean, fancy getting in as mayor, would you not be in a state of euphoria and fancy thinking to yourself, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to change the Australia Day celebrationary date to another time. I mean, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you want to upset, if not the majority of people, very, very close to it? Why would you want to do that? Seriously. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to having a meeting with her very soon. And yes, you're right, it's going to be very tense. It will be, because I'm not going to hold back, I can assure you. Because I said to her when I had that first meeting with her, I said, promise us that you will not bring William Street, Melbourne politics into what you do as mayor. Now, William Street, Melbourne is the headquarters of the Australian Greens Party, by the way. That's why I said it. Well, guess what? She promised us that she would not do that, and unfortunately, she lied. She did not tell us the truth. It was either a deliberate lie or it was getting her own way through deception. But it all adds up to the same thing. She didn't tell the truth. She did not tell the truth. So I am going to make her accountable for that by bringing that matter up at the next meeting I have with the mayor, because I believe she absolutely has let herself down, not only to me personally, but to the Ratepayers Association, and therefore to all ratepayers in Alice Springs. And I don't think many of us are going to forget that anytime soon. Gee, we've had a lot of rain here. Wow, I've had a lot of rain here. Now, Cheryl, you've been to New Zealand, haven't you? You've just come back.
Yeah.
And tell me, what's the same about New Zealand and Alice Springs?
At the moment, it's all green.
Exactly. Well, there you go. So there is no difference, you reckon? No difference.
Not a difference, yes, but green grass. And they've got green hills, we've still got...
Well, the only difference that I can think of is they can't say 6. That's about the only difference, I reckon. Yeah, so... But wow, yeah.
There is definitely a difference.
I don't mind New Zealanders. I actually quite like New Zealanders. The only thing is, and I talked to my senior support worker, who is a Kiwi, a lot about this. Wow, can Kiwi men talk? Wow, my heavens above, they go on and on and on.
Aussies aren't too bad.
Aussies?
Listen.
Well, I mean, yeah, well, I was certainly born with a tongue that moves, that's for sure. But yeah, they just go on and on. I've known so many Kiwi men. Many of them are good friends, by the way. So this is in good humour. But yeah, a lot of my Kiwi friends, I could invite them to dinner, and guess what? I wouldn't need to do. I wouldn't need to talk. They'd be talking all dinner. And the thing is, they don't seem to lay a glove on any particular issue. It's all over the place, all over the shop. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I had a Kiwi fella here recently, and I honestly didn't think he was going to leave. Yeah, I thought, wow, I might as well lock the door and lead him to a spare room, because, wow, he just talked and talked and talked. It's just a thing. It's just a thing with Kiwi men, and I don't know what or why. Kiwi women are okay. They seem to know when to zip it. Yeah, they do. They just say what they have to say, and that's about it. But whoa, Kiwi men. Anyway, I wonder if that's someone else's experience. But yeah, just a thing I have noticed. All right, folks. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend in this wonderful country. And if you are a member of a Ratepayers Association, get amongst it. Get amongst it. Make it happen. Be strong. Be powerful. All right, this has been and it always will be. Episode 1494, a Bind Magic Communications production.